So you can see right here we have this caisson behind this grade line. I'm just going to hit HH and hide this caisson. And actually, before I do, I'm just going to make a visual note. So say if we had this caisson over here, I'm just going to copy it over 50 meters. And I'm just going to hit these sunglasses and reset. So we have this caisson over here. And so when you have a caisson in a dropped area or an area where the grade changes, what we would do is, if you remember what I talked about with the loading bays, how we have that kind of double caisson system, it's kind of the same approach. So what this looks like here, and I don't know if I can see the caisson, probably not. I need to go to a structural view. So I don't have my structural views on here. I'm just going to go to view. I'm going to go to plan views, structural plans, and I'm just going to create a structural plan for level 1 and level 2. And let's go up to my level 1 structural plan, and I do see my caissons. So in our elevation, we have that caisson sticking up like this. So what I would do is start by lowering the top. So we want to lower it below our 1.2 because our 1.2 meters is to like the level, the floor. So we probably want to go down maybe 1.5 meters. 1.5 meters. Because then it's about 300 millimeters below grade, basically, right? So it's just a little bit below. So what we would do in this case, going back to our structural plan, is we're just going to add a smaller caisson on top. It's actually pretty simple. So we're going to copy this caisson. I'm going to paste to the same place. And then I'm going to change this caisson to be probably just a 600 millimeter caisson. And we're going to take this from negative 1.5 to, I believe, sorry, I need to change the other one first. Negative, what did I put? Negative 450? I can't remember what I had there before. And then we'll make this negative 1.5. Let me just click this over here just to see what I did. 400. So this would be negative 400. And so what that looks like now, and the other thing I'd maybe encourage you to do when you're modeling is put cutting sections everywhere, because you can just delete them. So I will often cut a section, delete it, and I just use it to figure out what's actually going on, right? So when you cut this section now, this is what you see. And if you remember from your Revit class, the reason why we can't see a whole lot is this is in fine view. And actually, we don't have a steel column here either. So that's basically what it looks like. So now your trench wall would be basically part of that smaller caisson. So that's kind of how you drop it. So if you remember, I did that one sketch on the board there, right? So that's what that would look like. So you kind of have the smaller caisson on top of the bigger caisson. So the smaller caisson would likely be dug with a drill. The larger caisson would probably be some sort of formwork to like form that properly. And then also this whole trench, I guess where this whole loading dock area, you'd probably form that whole wall as well, because you don't want to leave it with the ugly dirt lines. You'd probably form it with proper forming, and that way it looks good on the outside. So